Okay. Okay. Okay, hello, this is Ed Vera. Welcome to my corner of the world where I try to make things just a little bit better. Today, I'm going to be streaming. I want to use Worthit and farm an area for an hour and see what it is that I can get and show you just how useful Worthit can be. Basically, not looking at gold value at this point because it's nothing wrong with it, but TSM is not always the most accurate as far as current. So I'm going to use Worthit as a guideline and then double check. Worthit's a great add-on to have. Let's go here. We'll go Worthit. I have posted a link in the description. If it doesn't come through when I'm done in this video, the streaming actually gets posted on there. I will make sure the link is there to DalladGG. He is the one that created the Worthit add-on, and he has some videos where the link will take you to the first video in his series of the basics of Worthit and how to use it. Basically what we're going to do, I've got my skinning and mining person up, so let's look for a farm. It's going to be gold per hour. So we're going to look at the areas. Start off as sorted out. You can click on this and it'll sort it gold per hour, high to low or low to high. Obviously we're looking for high. So we're looking at either iron ore or elementium ore. Now we come over here to the sale rate. It's showing me elementary ore has a better sale rate. So right now we're looking at addon. So let's check out our skinning. Here and check out the skinning. That's why I have, I have some characters with 2 gathering professions to try and gather twice. And we're looking at old school, not old school, but current addon, dredged leather, saying about 9,000 gold per hour. Rate on there. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna write these down real quick. Do we want to go dredged leather? Or let's see where we're at savage leather, because both savage leather and dredged leather would be in addon, just the different time frames. A savage leather is not as great, but I might go savage leather because I know the area for savage leather. I can gather it a lot better in addon than I can in Firelands. Excuse me. So we're saying savage leather, 999 gold per hour, has a sale rate of 0.41, as opposed to dredged leather, which is 9,000, but it's got a poor sale rate. And I've farmed that once before in another character and have that currently has not sold on the auction house yet. So let's double check our mining. Okay, we're going for elementium ore. And we're saying that's a 4,808 gold per hour. But see, it's got a nice, decent sale rate over here, 0.32. So, and of course you can go through here. You don't have to, you can do herbalism, fishing, skinning, cloth, multi-farms. If you want to do some mount farming, raw gold even, you got raw gold farms. There's raw gold farms. Hellfire Citadel is currently on top at 9,900 gold per hour, located in the Tanan jungle. Well, like I said, it's based on TSM settings. You go battle pets, flips, if you want to go prospecting. Right now, lace or everything else is in the negative, and this would be, you could buy them off the auction house and flip them and turn them into various things. Transmogs. If you want to go transmog farming, right now, dead mines 201,000. But look at the sale rates, 0.0, 0.01, not particularly great. And of course, if you record your own, I have different leather farms I've recorded. It's saying the Bastion Heroes rests, Desolate Leather Farm, 395,000 gold per hour. I don't think that's going to be right. Something's weird on that for Desolate Leather. I'm going to have to check that price out though. But once I got what I want to go, I'll come here to the auction house because I just want to double check. So, because it is based on TSM. So, you're looking at Savage Leathers, roughly 5 gold per unit. Like I said, it's got 0.411 sale rate. So, we'll go this LM. Elementing ore. I see it's just dropped down. Some wise guy dropped it from 6 and he put his up at 3 gold. I'm like, whoa, there's no reason to do that crap. You don't have to put it, you don't have to undercut it all. In fact, if you're smart, I don't think anyone would pay 89 gold, but everybody here could put it at 14, all of you. You didn't have to drop it from 14 to 9 either. You just put it at 14. Everybody here could put it at 14, and we'd all make gold. You're just costing yourself gold when you do that, but you have to keep it. Unless you have the gold to buy up everything here, you're going to have to put it at. See, I'm going to do this real quick. I'm going to buy that up, put it back on there for $6.99. I can do that a little bit with this guy. He doesn't have the most money in the world. But it only cost me 15 gold to get that. So I'm going to put it back up. 27 gold. Not going to make much. But now we're going to go to Aldum. We're going to go and we're going to have to reset the time frame. Now I'm not counting, this gold per hour bit. I'm not counting fact that I'm in town, I'm standing in town. To me, that's not part of you have to take that out of the equation because you have to travel here. Now I have a route in mind. It's partially, I have a video that covered one of this for the Savage Leather. Let's see what time frame I'm at.
Well met. Go with honor.
No, I don't think I think I goofed on that. Savage Leather. Let's go back to what it was like during the Cataclysm. I know I'm streaming at a abnormal time here. Just trying to get something going here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go after the Savage Leather. And you can see I need 218,000. To buy a game token. Sitting at 111,000. So I'm just going to go through here. You can kill these guys. I have a video on the Savage Leather Whiptail, I believe it is. If you want to know what kind of route I'm running. I don't bother with the fish so much here. And for me, this is not a great time of the day. But it'll get things set up for this evening where I already have stuff on the market. Sometimes you can see the crocodile tail. not selling for much, but the toughened flesh is selling for gold. It's a byproduct of some whiptail. Of course, now that I'm not gathering whiptail, I can find it easy. No one seems to be farming it. So let's see where we're going. You know what I didn't do though? That was stupid of me. Okay. I wanted to set my timer up. It's gonna go loot appraiser. We'll start that. Okay. For 1 hour from now at 4:48, we will see where we're going. Let me wipe those guys out real quick.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
See, it's 4 gold. Okay, so now let me reset my loot appraiser. Okay, so now we're starting off fresh. There's nothing in my bags to influence. And we're going to be for an hour. See, it's showing that at 2 gold. Just saw me put them up for 4 gold 50, so numbers are going to be off a little bit, it looks like. But at the end of the day, I'll put them on the auction house and we'll see how we did for an hour. I tagged Dalla DG in this since it's basically using his worthit add-on. And now once I come to the end of this, I'm going to fly and look for the ore. There should be some. For some reason, all of them you can't. There's one right there. For some reason, all of them you can't get the routes add-on to work properly in here. The one I do have for herbalism is one that I created a long time ago, but with all the, present, now, future stuff for this. Ooh, there's a good one, some pyrite. Let's see, I don't know what that's selling for. So we're going after the the elementium stuff. And you pretty much just fly along this ridge. Then it'll curve you back around. Nobody's farming it right now, it appears. That's why I'm seeing so much of it, I bet. But it's selling for we know it's selling for $6.99 currently because I reset that. I'm sure it'll be low again when I get back to market after an hour though. But what can you do? This is basically showing you more so where to go to get the stuff. Unless you find an awesome transmog, I don't think you're gonna find any more of the get rich quick areas, in my opinion. I think the days of the easy gold and WoW right now are temporarily gone. So you can kill that guy for some skin. Skin him. I think the days of the 500,000 gold per hour farms are gone for now. I would be surprised if they come back, but you just got to work a little bit, stay on top of the market. It's all you can do really right now. just fly along this ridge here. The pyrite. See, a pyrite or gold ores looks like, according to this, selling for 10 gold. Let's see what we can. Let's just look in our bag here. Pyrite, yeah, last price is 10 gold, so that's not a bad. I mean, we could meet. We're gonna have to add that. I think with our elementium. But I was just looking at the elementing stuff. You got the hessonite, which is the gem. That's selling for 45 gold, so I mean it could be interesting to see what turns up. Now keep in mind that just because this is saying, you know what I'm saying, I got the hessite ore for 45 gold, doesn't mean it's going to sell for that right now. That's just it's just an estimated value, a hopeful value maybe. I hope it's high. Be honest with you, I hope it's higher, but chances are it'll be lower. Unfortunately. Yeah, and I don't see any kind of bosses or anything running around. Fly back down. We're going to go back down that stream there. Just going to hit this little area. See, there's one there. And this guy is not maxed out in level, so he's still getting the experience from it, which is one thing if you're looking for trying to level up somebody. Unless you're wanting to do the crafting as you go, I would gather for leveling, I'd use the herbalism and mining skills, because you'll get experience from picking up the herbs and ore as you go doing the quests and killing the critters and what have you. It's just another good way of getting extra experience if you're looking to speed level your character. I see savage leather I cleared out my bags with, already sold for 4 gold, 50 silver, so we know that that's probably going to be a good value on that. Or we can assume that that's a pretty good value. If I get a couple hundred before the hour, I can put it up. But yeah, now I'll just come down here and I'll gather my savage leather. I always recommend, though, for gathering, you know, have a couple, I want to say a couple dual gathering characters as on your account. That way you can hit some of these multi-farm areas, or you can multi-farm, especially the way things are now. You know, if you're just a farmer relying on gathering skills,
Too far away.
you know, I'd say don't waste your time on just one thing. You know, if you're out here, go after more than one thing. You know, combine your farms together. Try and do as many. Okay, so my elementary ore that I flipped just sold for 6 gold, 99 silver. Remember, I bought it for the 4 gold, and then the other one was at 6 gold. So I made a little bit of a profit on that. If there had been more, it would have been nice, but it is what it is. That's what I'm saying. There's no need if people would put the prices all the same. Just got to have the gold to be able to buy everything. Luckily, it wasn't too much, but if you had the gold to buy, you know, a couple thousand, you probably could have flipped the market to 10 gold, but there's a couple that put thousands up in the lower price ranges, and this guy just doesn't have the gold right now to flip the entire market. I flipped what I could. But like I said, there's no reason to be going down there and, you know, dropping the value every time. You're not going to increase your sales. All you're doing is costing yourself and everybody else gold. Yeah, we just come down this river now. And here's the thing, from the skinning, you can get these bloated stomachs, which will give you the volatiles. That's a byproduct of your skinning savage leather in this area. Okay, so, and there's nothing wrong. Like I said, you can just check your worth it add-on. If you wanted to, here's something I should have gone over. You could go over there and actually record it, set your recorder up, but it'll do the same thing right now as your loot appraiser. It'll record your farm. The beauty of it though is you could save this area, and then that's where my farm would come in. You can record it and then have it saved, and then check the value. If you have good farms that you know, say like you don't want to go where everybody else is going, just click on my farms, and that's how I did these. I used a recorder and record the values, and then you can come back here, and you know, Azure span, it's only worth 389 gold per hour right now, and it'll tell you, you know, Swamp of Sorrows, I don't know what that one was, but it's only 88 gold, so it's not good. Like I said, Drustvar, I don't know what I was looking for there, but I've got the farms recorded somewhere else, but you can go, but that's what that recorder tool would be for. You know, you can import, say like if I had this and was gave you my export on my worth it farm. There we go, and then you set your default price sources, so you don't have to. You can go DB, min, buyout, market, historical, whichever one you prefer. Bank value, same thing. I don't use those two tools so much. And then of course your configurations here, you can set up, okay, what price source. I go with DB, min, buyout, so I'm going to be on the low side on my stuff when I get it here on my farms to determine where to go. So you can do that as well, but mainly I go, you know, I mean, he keeps the add-on up to date. Say like normally if I was just doing skinning, I'd go after the wind scales. My other character did that already, so I have those on the market, and I was looking at what little I had. It looks like it had already sold, so I need to go resupply on that. But like I said, my main is a skinning herbalist, so there's more in there because you can go in there and skin that and get the what is it, the nightmare vines. So you know, each one has its purpose. I'll go fly down here, and then I'll start my route. This part right here is my whiptail route too, because I'll do the savage leather, and then you go down this river. You can get a ton of whiptail doing this. I'll try and point them out if I run across any. It used to be a time where whiptail was the thing to get. It used to be farmed very heavily. Not anymore. I'm just reminiscing about the good old days, but yeah. Luckily, savage leather still sells. And I'm not the best. See, there's a whiptail right there. So what I do is I just come down this river, grab the whiptail, and then grab the savage leather. Not too bad. Like I said, it's not. I'm not the slowest. I mean, I'm not the fastest. I'm more of one of the slowest farmers you'll see. But I'm not trying to take everything in the area all and do 1,000,000 gold in one shot in the first hour I play type thing either. I go at my pace. I go do the things that are enjoyable to me. Normally, I won't be sitting here for an hour, except when I'm trying to collect data for an area. And so what I'll do is I'll just come down here. Like I said, this is better for the whiptail, because all down here you'll see the whiptail spawning, and it'll take you all the way out to the ocean. See, there's another one right there, whiptail. Of course, now I don't have my. If I had my herbalist here going after the whiptail, there'd be people farming it. I wouldn't be able to get any. Volatile earth. Toughened flesh does sell. I don't know why. The only thing I think of is people trying to level their cooking up. There's no point in really killing these guys unless you're hoping for some transmog items, maybe. Because mostly you can't skin them, and they'll give you grace, sundered carapace, rending fang. Yeah, for vendors, it's only worth 25 silver. So I mean, if you're going after raw gold, I don't recommend this run for raw gold though. But you know, you'd want to get those 25 silver. Adds up. Always, you know, like I said, I'm gonna check these guys out. If you want the Ember Silk. But this is one of the areas where you'll see it every so often. You'll see a chest show up. It'll usually be right about there, or there'll be a chest. I think it's right in that area. I can't remember. I've only seen it there once. But if you're in this area, keep an eye out around this spot for a chest that'll spawn. You have a chance of getting a couple of transmog items out of it. It's been a while since I've done that, so I don't know if it's worth anymore. But if I find one along this way, we can find out. You just never know. But yeah, let's just keep your eye out for that chest. It used to be a nice item, nice price back in the day. But I hadn't found one lately, so I don't know if it's still the best price. Okay, now once I get down here, I'm gonna go look for some more elementing ore, because I can just make a full circle. I actually missed my point. Only what I'll do is when I get before I get to this area right here, I will get on here and I'm gonna fly up here. You're gonna find some more. I'll fly around this mountain and kill these hyenas if you want. They're spaced out so far that it really doesn't make it that effective to chase them down on foot. But you can just go through here and looking for the elementum ore. Going in here. There must be no one farming this area right now, so. Doing the mining, you can also get some, I think it's volatile earth, which is not worth all that great. The volatile earth is worth about 3 gold. Volatile fire is about 7 gold. Not like they used to be either. There we go. Yeah, see, it's got some volatile earth with the elementium ore. But you can just go around the mountain here and just keep your eye out for the ore, for the nodes. I mean, if you really want to kill those guys, for here, just the way it's placed, I mean, you could go just farm for elementium. It might be worth it to do just that. Just depending how fast you mine. Now we back where we started, so we'll come back down here and pick up where we left off on the savage leather. And see, on the way back, we'll go around this other mountain. What time are we at? It's been 22 minutes. Not too bad. I mean, 22 minutes. According to my bag value, of course, we know, yeah, it's about 6. And this will round up. So unfortunately, yeah, it was $6.99, and we sold those, so 7 gold. So we're looking at 481 gold. The elementium, and 98 gold right now on the savage leather. Simply because of pricing. There's nothing wrong with the values. It just gives you an idea of where to start. Helps you plan. You know, WorthIt will help you plan your farming run of where to go, what to farm. You can look at the gold values and say, oh, this is up, this is down. In fact, you know, for savage leather, actually trending down in price. I've got 2 custom sources that I picked up from from another YouTuber I put in there gives you an idea of up and down pricing. The Elementium is actually up in price, just trending up, so for right now, but it's probably trending up because somebody set it way too low and people have been buying it out. Said you're not going for whiptail, so there's really no point in going all the way down to the end. So you can just cut across here. Why not? Because our true value is going to be obviously getting the Elementium ore today. See, there's a guy farming the whiptail right there. Go. Just you can kill these snakes, you can kill the crocodiles. Just going after the savage leather. I got one item there. Its market value is trending up. About 2,000 gold, so that wouldn't be bad if it sells. And that's the big problem I have with transmog, and I'm sure everybody else has. It's not always selling right away. You know, and I've seen other YouTubers say it, it's a slow market. Yeah, that's cool. As long as you understand you're not going to sell it tomorrow or in the next 5 minutes maybe. Who knows? How are we doing on our savage leather? Yeah, because the price of the savage leather is $350. And like I said, it's going to change. I mean, we're looking at worthit said. We're not doing the farm worthit said too. I'll point that out. I was looking for 2 areas that were toward the top. This was not at the top. But as I said, the dredge leather, I don't know. Like I said, I have it up on the auction house. I don't want to hamstring my other character either. So, but he's got dredge leather on the auction house. I'm sure he's been undercut if he hadn't sold it, but I hadn't checked it yet. So we definitely don't want to, be undercutting your own characters. That kind of defeats the purpose of you farming. See, there's another whiptail. This area is ripe with whiptail if someone wants to come farm it. Just doesn't have the allure as it once did to get it. Oh, that's the problem. And here's another place. I was talking about that chest earlier. This is another place where it will be in this area. Nope, but I think it'll be right around one of this spot right here. And that guy, I've already done that quest, so I don't think I can get it again. Yeah, he's not gonna come up again, so. But yeah, that's another area right in here where you'll see that chest pop up. But okay, let's go run around the mountain now and see what we can find as far as ore goes. If you're on looking for crafting, let's see, I think it's these guys. Might be able to get a little bit, but you're not going to get much from them, mostly gray. And you'll get the delicate wing from them if you're using that to up your, needed to up your craft. Oh gosh, this is horrible. I've never seen. Usually some more ore around here than this. If you want to go to the halls of origination, run that dungeon, you can. Oh, that was horrible. I was hoping for more than that. I'm just going to fly across now. See if I can't get another run of ore over here.
I don't have a target.
Ah, dang it. Okay. Let's see here. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. Some more pyrite. I'm gonna go run this. I think I'll fly across here. I'm gonna run this other mountain range for some more elementium ore. Let me see, now you can go run around here. Knots landing. Well, that guy doesn't drop it. I think there's a transmog that'll drop from somebody here. I'm not seeing it. I have all the things. And I'm not seeing any one of those guys. I thought there was, but I guess not. And they dropped some silver. I said for raw gold. Not gonna help a whole lot. Let's go run down this mountain range here. See if we can't pick up a few more ore. Some rich ones, so that'll help. Now, if you need routes and stuff, I would suggest checking out golden routes. And he has done a lot with routes, and not only this area, but all over the areas. So if you combine Worth It with golden routes and follow some of his routes, you pick exactly like we did the elementing. Okay, there's a guy. But we picked the elementing more off of Worth It. We decided to go farm it. You can always head on over to golden routes and see if he's got a farm for Elementium ore. I know he's done some videos on Alderman and farming Elementium ore before, but combine the two. Between the two of them, they're both, Dala and Golden Routes are both geniuses on this farming. So we combine the Worth It add-on with the routes, and Golden Routes has all the routes pretty much laid out for you for the older content. You probably could be saving a hell of a lot of time instead of just trying to fly around and find things and hope that sells for the best. I'm trying to come up with routes myself as well, but I'm nowhere near as good at it as those two guys are. And they both have some good videos as far as farming different things go. Now I'll need to add that, so let's see if I can do that real quick. Okay, so let's see if that'll work now. Go back to the video. And there we go. Like I said, in the old content, you have a flight path here. And the new stuff, see, there's the flight path. The new stuff, you don't have the flight path at. So we'll just fly up back up here. There was one here somewhere. Where was it? Oh no, that's going into the other area. Necessarily don't. Yeah, thorium. Now you could do a thorium and elementium run if you wanted to. Just fly from this area, from this point, fly into the other area. I didn't think this would be such a colossal waste of time, so I wasted my time coming this way, obviously. So that sucks. But right now, according to my bag value, 1,196 in items. Oh, there's one. And I goofed, so I probably could have done better not coming this way at all. But you live and you learn. You never know sometimes. You just never know. So if you want, you could just... Thorium vein just hadn't sold for a whole lot, but... You can come over here and there you are in Ungoro Crater right there even. That's more pyrite. Well, let's look on this. I'm going to check Worth It. Farms, mining. cobalt. See cobalt ores on there. Draconium, monolite. Okay, so pyrite doesn't even look like it's on the list here. So that'll be interesting to figure out then. Okay. I'm just going to see this. There might be some bosses here. There's not. So that kind of... sucks. Obviously the big ticket item would be the elementary more, so you'd want to focus more on that, I guess, right now, which I'm kind of all over the place. So you got 2 volatile fire in addition to that. Could have sworn I saw another one. There it is. Okay. You see I'm getting 100 gold for each one. I mean 100 experience. Only a level 60, so I have plenty of experience to go with it. Plenty to go to level up. Shout out to Mr. Bear, just went offline. Yeah, see, nobody on my friends list is up and playing. I can't talk them into going into a dungeon and dying. Ha ha ha. I saw something back here, didn't I? Thought I did. There it is. But I'm thinking I'll probably do some more, just log on and do some streaming. Just pick up areas using the worthit add-on, you know, checking it with the auction house, pick an area and just go with that and see how that works as far as maybe finding a way to earn a little bit of extra gold here and there. But please, if there's anything y'all would like to see or see me try, I'll try anything twice because it may have been a bad day the first time. You know, just feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know. I'll be glad to see if I can try it, or if nothing else, maybe find someone that can try it and let me go tag along with them to see how it goes if I can't do it. See, now we're back there. So we'll go back across and see about getting some more savage leather. course, if you're trying to work your cataclysm cooking skills up, Crocodile Tails is one of the ones to use for that. Involved in several different recipes that'll help you level your cooking up. Let's see, I don't think I've got. Yeah, see, you can get the toughened flesh, would be blackened surprise. I hadn't, as you can tell, this guy I hadn't worked on very much. So, I mean, I'm kind of lazy. I focus on my main more so than anything. It's just only recently I've started getting into playing with alts. Let me see. I'm going to see if I can do golden routes here. I want to add his. Let's edit this, edit video. Tell you these things and then I don't give you the links to them. There we go. Alrighty. So now you should have. Okay, now if you go to my description section, I should have a link to take you to Golden Routes YouTube page where he does these videos on his routes. And then you should also have a link to Dallad GG's page where he has the start of his Worth It videos. It should be the first video in his series, I believe. Please let me know if I'm wrong or right, which will explain, this video will explain the basics of the Worth It add-on. And then you can follow for there. And there's also, he has some good areas that he farms as well. And both of them are good, a lot better at farming and finding farms than I am. A lot faster too. They both prefer faster methods on their farming, so they probably be more up to speed of what you get. I'm gonna be on the low end of things. So if you're doing worse, if you're getting lower, no, I shouldn't say worse, but if you're getting lower numbers than I am when you're farming, you probably do need, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but you probably might want to look at upping how you can improve your farming, because I am very slow. You can look at those guys, you'll see just how slow I am. I don't use a druid, I don't use a speed setup. If you enjoy it, I enjoy how I'm playing because I enjoy the hunter class.
I must get closer.
I'm not. If I go too fast, I miss things, so I don't enjoy that part of it. This is how I enjoy playing. So I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. But if you're going to be very serious about your farming and you want to make it, you know, you want to make millions of gold, you know, you're going to want to look at going a lot faster than I do, obviously. You know, like I said, if you're looking at it to make 500,000 gold per hour, no matter what, and you're farming slower than I am, I can pretty much suggest that you may need to look at upgrading your farming, because you're not going to make it, not my way. Not that much. You're going to make a profit. Okay, you're going to do well, but you're not going to be those YouTube numbers that you see. Got about 10 minutes left on our run here for this. I'm probably not going to stop, but it'll stop this little thing. So what I'll do is I'll total things up. It's nowhere near the run because you're looking at, it should have been almost a 6,000 gold per hour run right here based on the like I said, you don't have to follow me exactly on my routes. I kind of wander off and find other things. You know, I tend to wander sometimes. I don't follow exactly. It's like if you want to do some fishing, get the fathom meals. May do something with that just to see if they're selling. I always check things too, you know. If I'm not on a time limit, I'll just stop and check just to see what the price of fathom meals are. I'll catch one and see how it goes. These guys are Tiggers. You come in here. These guys, I don't think they drop any notable transmogs. Get some sliced raw billfish if it's not going to sell though. Yeah, sometimes you can get one ore. It's not worth it though, not for that. But sometimes you fly along the edges, you can get some ore. Not this time. Not this time. I think you can see though, we're not going to meet. I don't think we did. Elementum ore, I don't think we're going to meet the 4,000. But that has nothing to do with the worth it add-on. That has more so to do with TSM prices, and the market is so volatile that by the time TSM records it and then uploads it, it's already probably out of date. The market, especially trade goods like this, the market changes so very fast. There's no way. The only way you could keep up with it would be able to get numbers, say like run this yourself. You know, go to the auction house, get the actual price, current price for that item, because it's going to be higher or lower than what TSM is. And then run the best area, you know, gather your own data about how, and that's what I try to do. You know, you try to gather your own data on how much can you get. So you kind of have to run your own numbers. But and we'll go under and see that guy's farming the whiptail still. But it's the only guy doing it in this area. So if you want to come out and farm whiptail, now's the time to do it. I said, I didn't I strayed a bit, and even in this streaming I strayed. So it looks like we can come out of here roughly this hour about 2,000 gold. I'll go in there and see if it's changed. Now keep in mind though too, I did not strictly farm Elementium the whole time.
I'm out of range.
So that will give me a lower set of numbers as well. And I'm slow, so let's face it. You probably could get to 4,000. Looks like I have enough time to make one more run around the mountains. There was one. Yep. Flying around. What I'll do this time, I think, is I'm going to cut across straight to over the mountains here and then fly down the mountain range and see what I can find. So it looks like I got about 2 minutes left roughly. There's some pyrite. Okay, it should be about an hour. I got some mail, so something is sold. So let's see what we got here. Let's go to Loot Appraiser. I got 20 seconds left, but okay, so this is what we're gonna do.
Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
So let's see. We got originally when we started, Worthit said we'd get 999 gold savage leather, but that was not for all of them. Current auction house price, we got 588 gold for savage leather. It's not bad at all. Elementary more said we would get Worthit's 4,808. We ended up with 1,224.84 in Elementium for the hour. Not bad for me, I don't think. I think on a speed run, you probably could get close to that 4,000. But let's add in the pyrite ore along the way, which brings us up to about 1,540. And then we got the Hessnite. So now you're at 1,600. 16, let's say 60. So you're looking at 17 now for that. And the pyrite ore already sold for 13 gold. So we'll see how much of that. Yeah, crocodile tail. It's worthless. Toughened flesh. And a little munchkin chump change. The volatile fire is another 100 gold. We'll add that to the savage leather. So it puts us up at 700 gold on savage leather. Volatile water. 740. Volatile earth. 778. Which is not bad considering volatile life. It's not even ember silk. No. Okay, so what we're looking at is roughly about 1,700 for the Elementium ore. Go to my TSM here and see about posting these. Why would greasy whale milk be selling for 100 gold? I don't know. I'll put it up though, just for the heck of it, and post that. No, I'm not going to sell those items. I'm not going to sell that either. Okay, so that's only one item. Yeah, I'm not going to sell those for those kind of prices. And no. Definitely not. Definitely not. No. Definitely not. Okay, so that's it. That's pretty much what we got out of it. That's another 30 gold. Okay, I didn't see those. I got 2 bloated stomachs I didn't see, so.
Not everything in the ocean is as good looking or nice mannered as I am.
Add those to the. And see, someone's already put it up there, so. What makes it so hard? So let's see what we got here for as far as auctions. I've already sold 3 of my auctions, so I sold all my pyrite ore for 320, and my elementary and more have only sold 4 for 27. So it is what it is on that. I want to see if I can get some thorium ore. Well, let's go with worthit here for the mining. Go with farm for skinning. Still saying, see, it's saying savage leather. 999 gold per hour in the Fireland, so not Eldom. So it's not bad price. Desolate leather. See, it's only 57 silver. I don't see where you're gonna get running to Bastion. That's why I don't understand why that my farm in Bastion is up so high. So we're still holding there. And of course, mining, elementing, we're still holding at 4,008. So that doesn't change a whole lot there. You can see I'm getting some sales in though, so that's nice. Hello, whoever's watching. Nice for you to view me, and please let me know if there's anything you'd want to ask or see. I just finished up doing an hour farming, comparing the worthit, just to see as a guide for farming. I just did it as a guide as opposed to anything else, just to, it's because worthit's still a great guide for like planning your farming runs. And doing that as opposed to, looking for your gold runs. It's a great, useful tool. Combine that with golden route. I was saying earlier in my video, my stream, I should say, that if you take worthit, you look at what's the highest top producing gold per hour farms, and then combine that with the routes. And if you need to route for something, you can always check out golden routes. But between those two guys, you probably come up with a great farming strategy using worthit and the routes add-on together. And then finding, the routes that they're using. Yeah, I think you'd have a great strategy for your farming runs. Planning if you plan ahead. Sometimes I just get on and go, so. But even in that aspect, if you have the worthit add-on, you just look at it but you got to take the values with a grain of salt, because it's based on TSM, and it's not always the most accurate and current values, depending on when you do your updating. I'll try and do some thorium ore real quick, just to see if I can't get something useful and worth. Just gonna be a quick little run. Just to see if anything pops up. I don't think anyone's farming these areas at all, though. Right now, at least. This always seems to be a good middle time, because about an hour it'll be flooded and people will be farming, and the market auction house will be running around crazy, prices going all over the place. As you can see, I have my routes is working again in this area, but for some reason in Oldham, routes just doesn't want to work. I don't know why. I can't explain it. No matter what you try, but if you can get somebody else's route, you can actually save it and it'll show up. But you can't create one anymore in Oldham for some reason. Oh, and since I have someone, that guy looks like he's going after ore as well. No, if he is, he's passing it up. For those of you who don't know, and I'm not getting paid, it's not a promotional thing. Dollar GG, if you check out his page, I don't have the link to it currently, but he has put out a game on Steam called Void Edge of Existence, $5.99, and he has a Discord as well for it. But what he's looking for is if y'all would please check out his game, give him feedback on it to help improve it. It's his passion project, so to speak. and he's working on trying to do it. But please go check out his game. What else can I say? I have not fully checked it out yet. I intend to though, and I'll probably do some videos on it. But please check it out. See, now these guys have a drop. They'll drop some transmog right here, but I have yet to be able to get some. And he'd appreciate the feedback from what I've seen. If you mention something to him on his Discord for that game, it's almost an I mean, there's some time involved, but most of the fixes he's doing on the spot. And it's been, from what I've seen, less than 24 hours from the time something suggested to the time he's made a fix on it. So please go out and help support him in his efforts to be developing his game. And I always like it when an actual gamer makes a game, because they kind of have the ideas of what a nice game would be to play. And you never know, you could help supporting the next World of Warcraft or the next big game. I'm just hitting some thorium ore real quick before I sign off, and that's what I was looking for, those arcane crystals from the thorium ore. I know you're not going to tell me. That arcane crystal that much? They're saying 140, but yeah, 141 for arcane crystals. Can remember a time when it used to be a lot more than that. See if I still have it on my thing here. No, I don't have it. I used to sell for a couple hundred, not just 140. Nope, looks like I got someone farming with me here. So on to the race. On Donner, on Dancer, on Blitzen, on Comet, on Cupid. Lestrade, veteran of the Fourth War of the Burning Legion. Buenos noches, Burning Legion. And it looks like he's following a route same as me. He is a level 60 human. Heck, I just follow him now instead of my routes. Looks like he's got the same route I got. Bye-bye. Yeah, he's definitely got a route. See which way he goes. Right to the next one. So, oh, he bypassed it. Interesting. Got a large opal out of that. Wonder why he bypassed that. Okay, I'm gonna retire, I think. Let's see what we got here. It's close to the hour mark, I think. How long has it been? An hour and a half I've been streaming, so maybe a good point to call it dinner time. See if we made any sales. Pitiful sales, 61 gold in sales while I've since for this hour and a half, 2 hours. Let's see what we got coming in. At 1,791 in auctions that I've sold for the hour and a half that I've been running, so that's not too bad. I don't need to do that, so huge emerald. Okay, not making much. Thorium ore, I didn't think I'd make much. That for some reason is not selling well. Arcane crystal, 139. It's not too bad if you can get a bunch of them. The dense stone, it's just extra bonus. Large opal and nothing. Now if I was on classic servers, it might be worth a lot more. That's something to keep in mind. True silver ore, thick leather, mithril ore, solid stones, just extra. Not even worth selling really. And then I know that'll sell. It's just not worth it. Get cloth anymore. Okay, I think I'm going to call it a night on that aspect for streaming. Please hit subscribe and like if you haven't already done so. Leave a comment. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like. Please, by all means, if you want to see something, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to, like I said earlier, I'll be more than happy to try it or try to find someone that can try it with me if I don't know how to do it. But I appreciate you watching, taking the time out of your day to enjoy. I hope you enjoyed what you saw.